So thank you, Leah, for the last 2,456 days we've been together. They've truly been the best 2,456 days I have ever had. And I'm sure now we're married, there'll be many, many more to come. So a little bit of background of how Leah and I got together. So we met at Bath University, both did maths, both put in the same halls. But it wasn't actually until our third year, our placement year, when I was in London and Leah was in Bristol, that things started to kick off. It's kind of quite hard to pinpoint the exact moment we got together. So for me, the moment I knew was at the Bristol Hot Air Balloon Festival. Yes. Yes, the Bristol Hot Air Balloon Festival. You could say it helped the relationship to take off. You could also say it ignited a flame. So since then, we've been very busy acquiring Leah's three most favourite things in the world: her house, her car, and her cat. And so it seemed after that, the fourth would have to be a ring. So after many hints of Leah telling me her ring size and what kind of ring she wanted, I finally proposed in our favourite city of Bath last year. So it's funny, actually, when Leah tells people about the proposal, she doesn't tell people how I arranged this surprise weekend to Bath. She doesn't say how I proposed in Bath's beautiful Prior Park on this wonderful Palladium Bridge, one of only 4 in the world. No, she doesn't say that. She doesn't say, oh, he also arranged for a nice spa session and private spa session and a nice hotel and a nice meal out at my favourite restaurant. No, she doesn't say that. She only tells people 2 things. The first of these is, on the way down to this bridge, I slipped and I fell, and I was covered in mud from head to toe, so there are no photos of me from that weekend. And the second thing is, when I was down on one knee, I couldn't get the ring box open because I had the darn thing the wrong way around, so I was just kind of wrestling it on the floor. So Leah, thank you again for what you've inputted into this wedding, and I can see that you've really put a lot of thought into your dress too. You look absolutely stunning. Round of applause. Round of applause. I'm so glad to have met you, and I'm so glad that I can now call you my wife. So I'd like everyone to raise a glass to the best thing to have ever been made in China. To Leah.
Cheers. What is a marriage? It is the most beautiful thing that can happen between 2 people in love. A marriage is more than just a husband and a wife. It is a bridge which allows the love of 2 very special people to give meaning and worth and wonder to life. It is a continual process of building, of shaping, of communicating and caring. It is the deepest and sweetest understanding. It is sharing today's and tomorrow's together and making each one more treasured and more complete than anyone could make them alone. A marriage is a home interwoven with hopes and memories and dreams. The thankfulness and love it can bring have no comparison. Being happily married is the most beautiful thing that can happen to anyone.
I'm the father of the bride. Firstly, thank you everyone for coming to my daughter and her husband's wedding. Matthew, welcome to our family. Today, you have made my daughter the happiest woman in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. When I look at Leah, my beautiful daughter, I'm amazed how time flown by. She's no longer the little girl I knew. She's now met the love of her life. Matthew, I thank you for coming to my daughter's life. I trust you that you will look after my daughter well, better than me. Lisa and I, we wish you a good marriage together. May two of you always treat each other with love, compassion, respect, and kindness. I now ask you to join me today in congratulating the bride and groom and wish them all the best for a long and happy life together. Cheers. Just thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can remember Matt when we were about 12. We'd be playing football on the park, playing PlayStation. We'd always talk how we can't wait to learn to drive, to just do more adult things, have lots of freedom. And it really does just feel like it was yesterday. And now you're married, an unbelievable and truly incredible journey you've been on. You've got the job, you've got the house, now you've got the wife, and the car's on the way. Thank you both for an amazing day. And finally, I'd like everyone to raise a glass and say a big cheers to Matt and Leah, Mr. and Mrs. Linger. To Mr. and Mrs. Linger. Thank you.